Why are some tech giants slashing jobs while others are throwing millions at AI talent? Deirdre Bosa unpacks the hiring split between Microsoft and Meta, revealing how the battle for AI supremacy is reshaping Silicon Valley and your investments.
Trading near all-time highs. And it's not model performance that they're trading on. Meta is trying to buy its way back into that race. Microsoft is in a power struggle with its crown jewel over future access to GPT. Investors, they're rewarding something that is harder to measure, the optics of talent and the power of narrative. Now, Meta brought in Alexander Wang to project credibility, and Microsoft's Mustafa Suleyman brought in through a similar route. He's stepping into a role as an AI statesman, just as the company cuts thousands of jobs. Now, a few days ago, Suleyman launched a personal curated website of TED Talks, book links, and recent conversations. This really mirrors Sam Altman's own playbook, designed to make Suleyman a thought leader, not just a Microsoft executive. Here he was on Tim Higgins' Bold Names podcast yesterday, talking about the importance of trust when developing AI.
I think it's a moment when that is sort of more urgent than ever, because people are going to want to know how is it behaving in practice? Like, what views does it actually have? And I think that's where we have to be kind of bold and open in terms of sharing those sorts of conversations with the public.
Bold and open, share with the public. Now, Alexander Wang, he's also been busy building narrative. As Meta's new chief AI officer, he posted to X and Threads a list of the elite researchers joining his leadership from OpenAI, Anthropic, Google DeepMind. Those names, guys, I don't know if you saw this, they circulated like free agent signings. Instead of teams, though, it's trillion and multi-billion-dollar tech companies, and the comp packages closer to franchise money, just huge amounts of money, $300 million plus. It makes the lack of an AI bench at other mega caps, notably Apple and Amazon, all the more glaring. Now, neither of those has a front man, and neither is really in the talent wars in the same kind of way that Altman, Zuckerberg, and others are. Investors are not overlooking that. Compare what they've done versus a Meta and a Microsoft. Amazon's flat on the year. Apple is down nearly 15%. Narrative, the new personality premiums, guys.
Dee, maybe it's too early to know the answer to this question, but I'm fascinated to know what this is going to do to both the kind of cost base, but also morale at somewhere like Meta. I mean, is this going to raise what the kind of going salary is for some of their internal existing top talent, that they're going to have to boost wages across the board? Or is it going to really annoy a lot of the people that have built the company and may well still be needed?
I mean, that's what's so interesting about this, right? It's such a big experiment. And when Sam Altman came out a few weeks ago and says, oh, Zuckerberg is offering $100 million signing bonuses, there was a lot of skepticism around that. People said that Sam Altman was kind of playing like 3D chess, saying that now Zuckerberg has to offer $100 million signing bonuses when that wasn't really in the cards. But Zuckerberg answered back and said, OK, we'll give you $300 million contracts over 4 years. So they're in this sort of race to the top, I guess you would call it, not a race to the bottom. But remember, they just have huge, huge amounts of money. I mean, $1 billion for a few AI research scientists. In the grand scheme of things, for Meta, it's not that much considering how much they're spending on infrastructure and GPUs. Same with Altman. So they have the money to do so, but it'll be interesting to see how this all shapes up.
Not that much unless you're one of the lucky beneficiaries, in which case...
Very few.
Not bad at all.
If you're at the bottom, you don't want to be in the middle.
Great stuff. Thanks so much, Deirdre Bosa, for us there with...